Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Right, we've been back now from Tunisia just over a week. I wanted to get this video up a lot sooner, truth be told, but I've just started a new job as well. Gone back to an old hunting ground where I used to work, and it's fantastic because I'm working with people that I worked with a long time ago. A special mention to a good lad called Omar. He's just subscribed to my channel, so thank you so much. Worked with him years ago. Cracking lad. He's horrible now. I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking. No, he's fantastic, and it's great to be back working with you. And thank you for subscribing, mate. Much appreciated. And I shall see you on Monday. Now, this video is going to be our summary of the Sahara Beach Aqua Park Resort in Tunisia. Did we enjoy it? What things to look out for? An honest review. It's our review, our opinion. Some of you might not agree with it, but like I say, it's our opinion, and you know, we just want to try and share the experience. So the 15th of May gone, we flew out from Birmingham Airport into Enfidia Airport. I think that's how you pronounce it, Enfidia. And we took off from Birmingham. The flight times, I would say 3 hours, 10 minutes, give or take. We got to the airport in Enfidia. Very simple process to get through. Literally turn up at the airport, show them your passport. You do have to put your, excuse me, you do have to put your hand luggage through a scanner. Very quick, very simple. You then come down like I don't know, like an escalator or some steps that you come down to get to the carousel where your suitcases are. Once you've got that, literally a case of, if you've got a private transfer, your taxi will be there waiting for you with your name, or if you've got transfers as part of your package holiday, obviously use those. Transfer time for us in a private taxi was about 45 minutes, I'd say. I think on a coach might be a little bit longer depending on what drop you're on, etc. But very simple process at the airport, and it's also very clean. In fact, it's probably the cleanest airport I've been to. It's such a beautiful airport. Anyway, so upon arrival at the hotel, we was greeted by the lovely Maisa, incredible person. Our room was ready. We got there around about dinner time-ish, and we was quite surprised that the room was ready, but bless her, apparently she held this room for 3 days, which we didn't know about. I think if you go back and watch one of the first videos I did out in Tunisia, you would see the room and what she did. It was fantastic. It was all like petals on the bed, and then she put like with the towels, like with the art thing, done like 2 little swans. It looked incredible, fantastic. So thank you so much to Maisa. Obviously, when you get to a hotel, the first thing you do in an all-inclusive resort, you're going to hit that bar. All right, let's be honest. Who doesn't hit the bar first as soon as they arrive? I did, Kelly did. So we got to the bar, had a few drinks, like I say, around about dinner time-ish. So after a few drinks, you get a bit peckish. So we went to the snack bar up by the top pool, which is called the Telegraph. Again, I've done a video on that. If you've not seen it, please go back and watch. This is where it gets a little bit interesting, okay? Now, I'm not gonna knock the hotel, I'm not gonna slag the hotel off or anything like that. Truth be told, we love the hotel, we love Tunisia as a country, but I found this a little bit odd. So we went up to get a cheeseburger first. Now, I'm old fashioned, okay? I'll always let a lady go before me. So in this case was my wife. So Kelly went up to the bar, and rather than serving Kelly straight away, served me. Completely ignored Kelly, which I didn't like, if I'm honest. You know, that's my wife. I felt a little bit rude, disrespectful. But okay, you know, we'll crack on. So he served me my food first, which again, found a bit strange. I went and got to the table because it was getting quite busy. I thought, right, I'll go and sit down with my food, I'll get to the table. Then obviously Kelly comes and joined when she's got hers, and she'd been gone for a little while, and apparently messed her order up, or then serving other people before Kelly. So that, I don't know if that's the same for everybody else, but that's what we entailed. Fortunately, it only happened the once, so maybe he just had an off day or something. I don't know. So yeah, that was the snap bar. That was a snap bar. Now, there were little few pointers that annoyed me a little bit. We booked to go to the parasailing. Now, we didn't do it until later on in the holiday. In fact, we didn't do it at all, and I'll explain why. We've seen people going up together, okay, like 2 adults going up together on the parasail. If you've not done it, please try it out. It's incredible. It's an incredible experience. But we didn't get a chance to do it in Tunisia. We have done it in Egypt on our honeymoon. Like I say, fantastic experience. The views are absolutely amazing. But like I said, we've certainly seen adults going up together, 2 adults going up, okay? Can't remember how much it was each to go up on the parasail. To have to go back to another video and dig that out. But we were told that they're only standing up people one at a time, or you have to go up with a child, which I found a little bit strange. I thought, well, why? They said it got something to do with the winds, this, that, and the other. There wasn't enough wind force or something like that. I did think, is that a little bit of a scam to get more than one person to go up? Again, I could be completely wrong. Let me know in the comments if you experienced that. I'm not too sure. So that was that. You also would have noticed that we did change our room. It might sound like I'm slagging and slating the hotel. Honestly, I'm really not. It's just our experience, our summary, okay? So yes, we did upgrade the room, or should I say Kelly upgraded the room for us, bless her. And it was fantastic. Absolutely beautiful room. But when we first got there, you'd notice we were in block 2, and we were overlooking the Caravel bar. We were quite above it and everything else. Now, me and Kelly are people that we like to go to bed quite early, okay, around about 10 o'clock, 10:30 at a push. But the music, unfortunately, would be playing until about 11:30 in the evening, and then you've got the nightclub open from 11 at night till 2 o'clock in the morning, which, don't get me wrong, I want people to enjoy themselves when they go on a holiday. That's what you're there for. You work all year for it, and, you want to relax. Of course you do. But at the same time, we want to relax. So it swings and roundabouts. I get it. So yeah, we weren't really sleeping very well. So we asked if we could change rooms. Again, Meister came straight to our attention, and bless her, we felt guilty because she had held this room for 3 days in block 2. But there were rooms available in block 1 that she moved us to. But we thought, we've got 1 more week left, we'll upgrade, and I've done a video on the upgraded room, and it was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. We did sleep better. Don't get me wrong, you can still hear a little bit of noise, which is to be expected, I suppose, anywhere like that. You've got so much going on with the animation scene, this, that, and the other. So yeah, unfortunately, like I say, we didn't sleep very well in block 2, hence why we moved to block 1. And we loved it. It was very nice. Now, one thing I'm going to say about my YouTube channel, okay, and I'll come back to something in a minute, which really did annoy me. Okay, now, I don't get paid anything for what I do on YouTube, okay? I don't get no handouts, I don't get free gifts or anything like that. The only thing I get from doing my YouTube videos is, 1, I enjoy putting them up, okay? It's a hobby. I've only been doing it for about a year. I literally work off my iPhone. I have got a microphone, I have got a tripod stand, I've got flashlights and everything else, from going to be recording outside in the dark or anything. I do have little bits here and there, okay, but I don't get paid absolutely nothing for what I do, okay? And the reason I'm saying this is because the hotel itself, has a Facebook group page, okay, called the Sahara Beach Aqua Resort UK Guest. Now, me and Kelly, believe it or not, have now been removed from that Facebook group, and I'll tell you the reason for why. As I said, me and Kelly upgraded our room, okay? I've done a video on it. Kelly took some photos of the room that we were in. And because people were asking questions about what the upgraded room's like, are they worth the money, what's it entail, what do you get included, we thought it'd be a nice idea to share that experience on the Facebook group page so people could see firsthand for themselves what it was like. Now, when Kelly put that up, unfortunately, there was some very small-minded people that said, oh, you know, you're putting this on to promote my YouTube channel, this, that, and the other. Well, yeah, don't get me wrong. I have had more people subscribe on putting videos out in Tunisia. I've had people approach me around the pools, recognising me from my channel. I've had a lot of you subscribing, and thank you all so much. But when this post went up, that Kelly did, we did get some very, very negative comments. Now, if I'm only out there to promote my channel, then why would I be showing the hotel? Why would I have a t-shirt made with my name on it and my logo that was bought in the hotel, paid to have it printed? Again, you know, if anything, I'm helping to support them by buying things out there, you know? And then we've got the comment, well, why don't you pay the extra, what you pay for the upgraded room, in tips to the staff? Well, we did tip the staff, okay? We tipped the barman, we tipped the waiter. There were so many people that we tipped. If somebody come and took an empty glass away from us or brought us a drink from the pool bar to the sun lounge, they'd get a tip. We even bought presents out there for people, okay? We're not bad people. But like I said, we did get this negative comment. But this is where it gets interesting. So, like I said, it was only a small minority of people that left negative feedback about my channel and got a little bit personal towards Kelly, okay? What really grated me, okay, what really, really grated me, wasn't so much the nasty comments. You know, I'll take nasty comments all day long, okay? If anyone leaves a nasty comment on my YouTube channel, whatever, fine. I've got broad shoulders, I'll speak about it, I'm not bothered. Your comment will be deleted and you'll be blocked. It's as simple as that. But when the admin of that Facebook group page gets involved and leaves nasty comments, you know, that's a bit of a joke, isn't it? You know, so just be wary of this this Facebook group page for Sahara Beach Aqua Park, because I know it sounds like I'm ranting about this, but I ain't gonna lie, it boiled my piss, okay? Excuse the language, but it did. It grated me. You know, his comment was something along the lines about my YouTube channel. It was something like, it's been a rainy day, we all need some light-hearted entertainment, okay? I don't think that's acceptable, not for admin. If anything, you know, we have some nasty comments. As admin, your job is surely to stop that kind of bullying, one. And second of all, the fact that you're admin, you don't work at the hotel, you don't live in Tunisia, okay, and you got involved. Your job is to protect this kind of thing from happening, and you didn't, okay? Now, there's only 2 people on that admin group, okay? One is absolutely fantastic. The other one, I won't mention his name, okay? But like I say, there's only 2 people, make your own judgment. However, it does get better. People did come out and support us. People did stick up for us with nasty comments. And for those people, thank you so much on behalf of myself and Kelly, who's upstairs working, bless her. So yeah, we had some lovely comments. In fact, people recognised me. We even had drinks in the evening with some people, sharing like our experience with the hotel, and you know they loved the videos. And in fact, from that, the subscribers went up quite high. You know, with people defending it, people with families around the pool. There was a little kid, every time he see me was high-fiving. You know, it was brilliant. It was fantastic. So, if anything, it might have been a bit of a blessing in disguise, but I won't lie, at the time, it did annoy me. But like I say, the admin of that Facebook group page, I won't mention his name. But that's our experience of it, you know. Other than that, we really enjoyed it. Although when things like that happened, it did upset Kelly and it wound me up. But, you know, like I say, we brush it off, comments like that. But the majority of you guys, though, have been fantastic. Like I said, you've left some lovely, lovely comments, not just to me. You've complimented how well and how lovely Kelly looks, and she always looks fantastic to me anyway. So thank you all so much. I'm sorry if this video sounded like a bit of a rant. I just thought I wanted to put it out there, just let people know the situation, especially with the Facebook group. Now, I used to put the link in my description. Obviously, I can't no more, so it is what it is. Would we return? Would we return? Well, truth be told, we did book to come back again in June for next year, which would have been Kelly's birthday and also the World Cup. And it would have been great out there, you know, sharing the experience as well, not just with the English, you know, there've been a lot of other countries there as well, France, Germany. It would have been fantastic. But truth be told, and it's not because of the back end of this whole Facebook group thing or whatever, you know, we sat there, me and Kelly, around the pools and said, would we return next year? Truth be told, no. We won't be returning next year, unfortunately. And it's not because of the hotel, you know, the hotel's fantastic. I can't praise the hotel enough. The staff there are incredible. Animation team work tirelessly hard, really tirelessly hard. And they always come out to say hello to you. They'll sit with you for 5 minutes at a time. You know, if they're allowed to, they'll always have a chat. The grounds people there are fantastic. The gardeners, there was one in particular. Every time he see me, couldn't speak hardly any English, bless him, but he would always like nod, give me a lovely wave, and he was fantastic. And I've even offered to get a bottle of water, you know, but unfortunately he wasn't allowed to accept it. But like I say, that's our experience of it. But we both said, like, we've been there now 3 times, and we went to another hotel in December called the Harbour Palace. We went there just before Christmas. If you've not seen that video, by the way, then please go back and watch that one. But so yeah, we're debating now what to do for next year. Do we return to Tunisia to a different hotel? Probably not, because we've done it 4 times now, Tunisia. So I think for us, it's a big wide world. We want to explore a bit more now. So Greece was coming up. I'd like to go to Italy, actually. I would love to go to Italy. Sorry, maybe just gone behind the car. But we don't know. We'll see what happens. Kelly's even suggested going somewhere in the UK where we can take the girls. Minnie and Pope, the 2 dogs, we call them our girls. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But guys, I'm sorry if it has sounded like a rant. I just wanted to share our opinions, where 1 or 2 improvements could be made, so to speak. I did also feel there's probably a few little dead-end places in the hotel. On the way to the aqua park, if you walk that way that I showed you with the nice flowers and everything else, there's like an old restaurant there that's no longer in use. It's pretty much opposite where the kids club is. It's like the kids club or the teen club. And that's a bit of a dead end ground. And I just think, you know, you could do something with that. You know, maybe revamp it and have it as like another bar, or even like another seating area. Just these little things, But as a whole, yes, we did enjoy it. And we will certainly go back. But it might not be for another year, 2 years, who knows? We'll see what happens. But anyway, I want to share that video with you guys. Like I said, it is our opinion. Please don't hate on us, okay? Especially with Kelly. Please don't hate on her, because that's going to upset me as well. So please don't. But guys, for all of you who have subscribed, all of you that have left your lovely comments, please keep them coming. It's fantastic to read your comments, and makes me want to put out more videos. So yeah, thank you all so much. We love you all. I'm going to end this one here. And Kelly's going to be finishing work soon as well, so I think we want to get some food and maybe have a couple of drinks because it's Friday. Guys, for now, as always, keep safe, keep well, keep it real. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all very soon on the next video, which hopefully might be in a couple of days. Take care, guys. Bye.